Number 10. Don't overlook the power of a tribe. As a general rule, the closer we are to someone, the more likely we are to imitate some of their habits. One groundbreaking study tracked 12,000 people for 32 years and found that a person's chances of becoming obese increased by 57% if he or she had a friend who became obese. Ramsey has created a community where working 2 jobs, eating rice and beans, and buying a $1,000 car with cash, all in an effort to pay off debt as fast as possible, is the norm. This is one of the most underrated reasons why you'll find the hashtag debt-free screen filled with so many success stories. Number 9. Utilize sinking funds. When I first started paying attention to my finances, I'd feel great about coming in below budget one month. Then, the next month, I'd beat myself up for going over budget. Taking a closer look, however, I realized that in the months I went over budget, most of my living expenses were the same. I was going over budget because of infrequent expenses, such as a wedding gift or my annual life insurance premiums, that just so happened to pop up. Number 8. Remember Murphy's Law. One thing I've come to believe, based on both personal and professional experience, is that everyone will face a personal financial crisis in their lifetime. That's why it's important to look at your finances through the lens of Murphy's Law, which says anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Number 7. Define affordability. For example, you may be able to afford an extra $300 in payments for a luxury car. But while that math may be true, it's first important to examine what afford actually means and, in some cases, to develop a better definition of that term. According to Ramsey, if you can't write a check or pay for a car with cash on the spot, you can't afford it. Number 6. Don't let mistakes compound. So it's worth asking, as many people do, if it's best to keep the car or sell it to pay off debt. Ramsey has 2 good rules I like in this situation. The total value of all the vehicles in your household should not be worth more than half of your household's annual income. Does selling the car allow you to become debt-free in less than 2 years? Number 5. Understand the 80-20 rule. Personal finance is 80% behavior and only 20% knowledge. Many people criticize Ramsey's debt snowball method for its approach of paying off the debt with the lowest balances first, rather than the debt with the highest interest rates. And that's fair criticism. All things being equal, paying off the highest interest debt will save you the most money and ultimately get you out of debt the fastest. Number 4. Remember that it takes 2. You don't have a money problem, you have a marriage problem. If you're in a relationship, getting on the same page as your spouse for all things money-related is one of the most important steps you can take for not only a better financial life, but also your overall quality of life. My wife and I use monthly financial meetings. Number 3. Know the power of focus. The power of Dave Ramsey's baby steps and the debt snowball method is that they help you focus on one step at a time. Focusing on one goal is often the best thing to do, as typically there's one clear objective that has the highest potential payoff. Focusing also allows you to create momentum. Instead of trying to build a 3-month or 6-month emergency fund, save for retirement, and pay off high-interest debt all at the same time, focusing on just one goal, which the baby steps would say is paying off your high-interest debt after building a $1,000 emergency fund, allows you to see actual results from your efforts sooner. Number 2. Live like no one else. Most Americans have come to see debt as a way of life. Buying a new car for $36,000 with little to no money down and high monthly payments is normal. If you will live like no one else, later you can live like no one else. While I certainly wish it were different, this is a pretty accurate statement when it comes to how you need to think about managing your money. The social pressure to keep up with the Joneses is real, but you have to fight it if you want to properly allocate your income to build long-term wealth. Number 1. Give every dollar a job. Using a zero-based budget, one in which every dollar has a job, is the most powerful way to save money fast. If you're not familiar with zero-based budgeting, it's where your income minus expenses equals 0. So, if you're making $5,000 a month, you're giving each and every one of your $5,000 a job. Or as Ramsey says, you're making every dollar behave. Giving every dollar a name before the month begins. So some of those dollars go towards paying for living expenses, while others might go towards goals like saving for a car or paying off debt. In the end, every one of your dollars is assigned. With so many tips to help you save money, these Dave Ramsey tips will help you pay off debt and save money. Please leave a comment below for any Dave Ramsey tips you think we missed.